Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is rhiannonharvest. I am a witch and pagan, and I like to explore all things magical, mystical, and mysterious here on this channel. And today I thought I would bring you into my secret witch's apothecary cabinet and go through all of my herbs as I organize and clean them and get them prepared for another top up. This is something that is very long overdue. The cabinet is completely atrocious, so please do not judge me. After my move and trying to get settled into a new job, the herbs have definitely dwindled and my organization has gone out the window. It is a complete mess in there. I have ritual tools, I have random things that should never just be thrown into a drawer with spiritual tools, just random things, and it's disgusting and I need to do something about it. So today I thought I would take you into my secret witchy cabinet and talk about all the herbs that I love to use in my practice and also the herbs that I wish I had started off with in my beginnings of my witchy exploration. But first, if you have not yet subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. This really helps out the channel. So if you enjoy the content that I'm making, this really helps me continue to grow and be able to continue to create more content for you guys. Also, if you'd like to support the channel in another way, definitely check out my Patreon link down below. This is where you can get exclusive behind the scenes videos and lives, as well as my own witchy artwork. This helps to support the channel and allow me to get new equipment and improve the quality overall, as well as build a bit of a community with you guys. So if you'd like to join my witchy coven, I have herbal profiles going up on there soon. You get behind the scenes videos as well as early access to all of my YouTube and my podcast videos and recordings. Eventually, I would love to start a witchy book club. So definitely, if that's something you're interested in, let me know in the community tab on my YouTube channel and join the Patreon tier with that level so that I can start building a witchy book club. Even if I have just one patron who would like to do a book club with me, that'd be so amazing, and you'd get to have all of my undivided attention. So I'd love to start building that up as soon as possible, as well as eventually I'd like to do some like witchy ritual lives where I'm doing new moon and full moon rituals, and perhaps even doing Sabbath rituals eventually. That'd be so much fun. Let me know what you'd like to see in the Patreon down in the comments below. And with that all said, let's dive into this video. When I first started working with herbs, I started off with a witchy subscription box, and I was actually using a lot of Witch's Moon subscription, which is so amazing. I love that subscription box. The amount of things, especially when you first start getting into your practice and you're not sure what you'd like or what would be interesting to you, they provide you with a lot of crystals, a lot of witchy tools that you might not have come across on your own. Like, for example, I came across my witchy wand, which is made out of oak, which is my birth tree. So the synchronicity with that is so crazy. It also started giving me a lot of amethyst, which is one of my very first crystals that I was gifted. And it helped me realize that I needed to start working with my psychic abilities a lot more. And with that as well, along with like the oracle deck that I received, they include herbs and candles and so many different things. Now this video is not sponsored by the Witch's Moon. However, if you guys would like to sponsor a video, I'd be more than happy to do that. I absolutely adore your witches boxes, and I am hoping to start being able to purchase more of them very soon. So within these boxes, they give you little bits of everything you need for a ritual around some type of theme. And a lot of the herbs I accumulated were from the Witch's Moon. This is where I got things like my mum flower and different ritual oils. And I still have some of those herbs today. Along with the Witch's Moon, I was also rummaging through my grandmother's kitchen cabinets and trying to grab little bits and bobs wherever I could to try things out. And I really think back on that time of my life as such a magical time, and I really think of it so fondly because I was able to grab little bits of what was accessible to me and really learn the herbs and the spirit of it and be able to like watch the magic unfold as I was able to access myself a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of cloves, some bay leaves here, um, some rosemary, some like raspberry tea leaves. These things were starting to manifest into my life, and I was watching the magic unfurl in front of me. It was so beautiful, and I highly suggest if a subscription box is not accessible to you right away, look into your witchy cabinets. You will most likely have something in there that you can use, even if it's just pepper. Pepper is excellent for protection. I know it's not an herb, but it is a spice, and most people use it and have it in their kitchens. So even if you have the very bare minimum, you're able to do some protection for yourself and start building your practice. So I thought I'd go through my cabinet a little bit as I organize, give you guys a sneak peek behind the scenes on all of my herbs that I have. You get to see my horribly messy cabinet and have a satisfying cleanup as I do it. So I'm excited to do this video and I hope you guys enjoy. Now looking back on my beginnings, I definitely see the herbs that I wish I had started off with, where I'm looking back and seeing different rituals that I had, and I wished I had connected to this herb sooner. Now I have tips and tricks on how to build your witchy apothecary with a lot smoother access and ease, as well as being able to connect to the herbs a lot easier instead of building up this huge pile of herbs that you may never touch again. So while I'm going through my herbal cabinet, I'll definitely be sharing some tips and tricks with that as well, and I'll take you along the journey with me. Okay guys, so this is my current disaster of a witch's cabinet. This is devastating to me. I am such a neat freak and I love my herbs so much, and this is not honoring their spirit or my supplies at all. So we gotta get this all cleaned up, and I'm going to actually be organizing these into these little mail filers that are resealable. I got online and they have a little screen here so I can see which herbs they are. And I think at the end it's going to be beautiful, and I'm going to be able to access all of my herbs and my supplies. Okay everyone, so this is my newly organized apothecary storage unit. It's not exactly perfect, it's not exactly what I would like, but it's a lot better, and I'm saving up to be able to do built-in cabinets
in my den. Sorry about my lamp glare there. So I'm hoping that's going to come very soon, but for the meantime, my herbs deserve to be stored in a space that is kept clean and organized. And so this is just kind of like the top of it. I just keep a couple of oracle decks there, some of my tarot cards. These are extra cards I've gotten in subscription boxes. And then a bunch of my seeds, because I'm going to be doing succession planting this year and seeing how much food I can really grow on a patio-based garden. So if you want a video on that later on, definitely let me know, and maybe I can vlog a little bit of my experience. So this is the cabinet and how it turned out. Okay, so I'm holding my lamp for right now, so you guys can see everything. It's not going to be the best lighting in this video, but I got a bunch of my oils. So just a couple extra chime candles I have here, some extra silk pouches for my tarot cards, and this is an old box that I had for when my partner and I got a set of candles for our room, and I ripped out the bottom and I'm storing all of my essential oils in here, so there's still room for it to grow, which is all of my woods and like burning like sage bundles and resins and all that kind of stuff, and herbal blends that I decided to keep, or herbs I want to be able to source more locally or somehow. So everything is just in these little pouches here, which makes it a lot easier to access. I have my money rice here. We have blue sage, my white oak bark, I have chamomile, yarrow, damiana. These are my mammoth sunflower seeds, as well as some of the petals. This is one of my most favorites. I know I titled this video something to do with like my top 5 favorite herbal apothecary ingredients. So mammoth sunflower is definitely one of the top that I must have now in my practice. I absolutely love it for its like solar ability. I love it for how beautiful the flower and the plant grows. I use this in so much like summer magic, so definitely check out sunflower. Don't sleep on it. It's not just an autumn plant. My second favorite herb is actually hibiscus. I need so much more of this. I use it in teas, I use it in my incense blends and everything. Hibiscus is beautiful for love magic and so many other different practices. I love to use this in anything I'm doing with passion or self-love or healing work. Number 3, but certainly not the third on my list, is lilac. Lilac is probably my number 1 in terms of protection. This is very much a familial type protection plant for me. It may not technically be an herb, it is a flower, but I love this plant so much, and I want to one day live on an acreage where it's surrounded by hedges and rows of this just surrounding the house. Of course, we have catnip, pumpkin seeds. I absolutely have to have pumpkin seeds in everything. It's not technically an herb, so I'm gonna use this as an exception and add that to my list. Really great. Pumpkin seeds are actually really great for like abundance work. It's great for ancestral ties. If you have not seen my ancestor oil video, definitely check that out. I used pumpkin seeds as part of the recipe for that. And then of course we have some leftover frankincense and myrrh, mostly just frankincense. We have dragon's blood, of course, Italian or oregano flowers. I have not experimented with these at all. I have to research a little bit. If you use them, definitely let me know. Dandelion is actually so pivotal to my practice. This is a beautiful solar herb. So if you have a chance to pick it up in your local area while it's still growing naturally, grab it before the local weed control grabs it. I actually have a video coming up very soon where I share a little bit of a dandelion ritual. I gathered these from my local neighborhood before they cut them down. It was actually insane the amount that were growing. It almost looked like they were like planted on purpose. This is a smoke blend that I got from the Witch's Moon. I've not yet used. We have a clearing smoke, raspberry leaf, slippery elm, some random herbs that I don't know if I want. We have the hot and spicy oregano flowers. This would be really cool to experiment with for something like protective wise. I'm not sure exactly their correspondences, but given the name, I think that would be fun to try. And of course, some basic allspice, clove, and cinnamon I have in here, as well as cedar. And then lastly but not least, dillweed. I absolutely love this plant. It's one of my most favorite scents I've ever experienced in my life. I want this to grow all over my yard. So this is actually a very beautiful plant for actually working with Aphrodite. A lot of people don't realize it is very feminine energetically. It is also very like water energy wise. It is also very watery and emotion based, and it's an awesome herb for offering for Aphrodite. Alright guys, so it's more than a week later since I did this entire video and clean out. I'm just starting to edit my video today, and I just actually saw that the Nurse Witch just posted her video of her apothecary clean out. I guess our minds are on the same wavelength and stuff, so definitely go check out Benta's video. I'm probably gonna hold off on mine a little bit before I post, so I'm going to be diving into that vlog, I think, and editing that up for you guys when I went to Sedona. I've been putting it off because it's such a heavy edit, and I just have to like get rid of my perfectionism, I think. I also chopped off a bunch of inches of my hair and layered some of it because it was so dead. I have no makeup on, and do I care? Not really. Yes, I'm wearing the same shirt because when I'm able to wear a crop top, I'm gonna be doing it, and this is the only one I have, so that's where we're at today. So that video was so much fun. I actually want to make this a bit of a like series on my apothecary journey, and I have a couple of videos laid out in my mind on, you know, like how you can create your own apothecary and a guide for that kind of thing, and hopefully this is going to lead to like me releasing some bits of artwork and herbal profiles and stuff like that on my Patreon. But yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. I am exceedingly busy. I would like to launch my website with even just a few select products that are highly like dedicated to my first launch by October. I have this dream of having an October launch month, and that's why I've put it off for so many years, actually, is like if I wasn't ready, I wasn't gonna do it. So that's my AC. It's telling me to like turn this off, so I'm gonna go ahead, edit this up, schedule it for maybe next week, and then you guys will be seeing me for this week, most likely with my Sedona vlog, if not something else that I've found in my like film bank. Love you all so very much. Check out Benta, and I'll see you very soon.